guys, so we are back with page 3. So starting page 3, you are going to need a piece that is cut at 6.5 by 11. Okay, so it's going to fold out like this. You'll need 2 magnets, okay, and one here at the top and then one here, okay, and then you'll just go ahead and cut your papers according to your fold. Okay, you will score this, and you will score this at 1.5 inch, 1 1/2 inch, okay, and 6 3/8. Okay, so again, your piece of paper that you're going to cut is going to be 6.5 by 11. You're going to score at 1 1/2 inches and 6 3/8. Okay, right here. And then you'll go ahead and cut your papers accordingly. Now, for this piece, we are going to actually, you can mount it down if you want to. Okay, so if you mounted it down, it would open up like this. Okay, and you could have either photos right here, or you can put a tuck spot on both of these sides and have little ephemera or journaling pages, or just photo mats. Okay, and that's what we're going to do with this. So if you're not going to mat it, okay, because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be using 2 of the little corner pieces from our die cut. Okay, again, this die cut is the Heartfelt Creations, okay, die cut, and it is the Accent and Pockets die set. Okay, so that's what we're going to be using. And so I'm going to put these little guys here, okay, and this will slide into them. Okay, so we'll have to definitely put some little tape or something on them, okay, so he can slide in and out. All right, so this little guy will slide in and out. So if you wanted to take it out and take a look at it, you could open it up like this. All right, or you could just, you know, simply take it out of the little slots and open it up and stick it back, and then you would still have this area back here to place a photo on. Okay, so you would definitely have that available to you. Okay, so that's how that's going to look. All right, your papers for this, okay, once you cut it out, your papers are going to measure, and I did, again, an 1/8 of an inch border around each area. So your paper for this one is going to be at, let's see, what did I do? Oh, here it is. It's going to be at 6 3/8 by 1 3/8. So it will sit right here, just like that, okay? This right here, and then you'll need another one for in here, okay? This right here, you're going to cut a piece that is 6 3/8 by 4 5/8, okay? So that will be like this. All right, that's going to go here, and then for mine, I'm going to set this on top of here. So this again is a little ephemera from the cut apart sheet from the packet. Okay, and then you can bring this down. I have another piece that is going to be 6 3/8 by 4 5/8, so you'll need 2 of those, and then you'll need 2 that are 6 3/8 by 4 3/4. Okay, so right here you'll put that one. Okay, and just pretend like all of these are attached. So it'll close up, turn around, and I cut another piece, and I actually was going to use this pink piece on the back, but I saw this, okay, and I really liked it. So I kept it, and I thought it was kind of really cool because it had not only the journaling card, but it also had the, you know, the other princess on here. And so I thought that it would be really neat to just cut this apart down here, and you could stick another ephemera, or it would be another pocket area for us to put something in. So again, we're just going to go ahead and right now, okay, I'm going to grab my X-Acto knife, or if you want to, just draw a line and cut. So if you're going to draw a line, what you're going to do is I want you to go up 1/4 of an inch, or actually I want you to bring your ruler down to the 0. Okay? And I want you to mark that at 1/8 of an inch, because that's where you're going to stop cutting. That's where you're going to start and stop. So you're just going to put a little dot there. Okay? Then you're going to come down here, and our paper is going to be at 6 1/4, I believe, or 6 and, is that what I said? 6 3/8. So yeah, 6 3/8. I have it wrong. Okay. So 6 3/8. Okay. And you're going to just come in, and I want you to actually put a dot at the 6 1/8 point. Okay. So just like that. Then you're going to grab your X-Acto knife, or if you have your scissors, just draw a line across that. Okay, you can always erase your line. All right. To start out, you want to just grab your X-Acto knife and just draw your little line. Okay, or just follow your little line. Now, if you have scissors, you're going to go ahead, and I want you to just, the best you can, just kind of push your scissors through. Cut a small cut, not a big cut. Okay, turn them around, stick it through that hole, cut another small cut, and just keep cutting towards the end of your paper. Now, if you have scissors and you're doing this with your scissors, it may take you a little bit, okay, because you're cutting little small cuts. You don't have that room yet to cut a large area. That's okay. All right. I don't want you to rip a hole in your paper. So you're going to just keep cutting all the way down. Okay. And if you're cutting alongside that line that you drew, that's fine. Just cut right along that side of that line. Okay. And then once you get there, you can go ahead and stick your scissors on the other end of that and start cutting too. And you can stick it on from the bottom part and cut. Okay. And it's a little bit easier to go from under the page. Okay. And you're just going to keep cutting all the way till you get to the end. Okay, just like that. And if you need to straighten it out, okay, then do so. You know, go ahead and go back in and cut, you know, whatever little pieces you have that are straggly or uneven or whatever. Okay, and then you can go back with your pencil and just erase those lines. Just like that. Okay. So like right here, I need to go back in and just kind of straighten that out a bit. Okay. Just like that. I'm going to fold it over and kind of cut a little bit. There we go. It looks better. Okay, so there is our little pocket. So You're going to go ahead and glue this part down, okay? You're going to put glue along the edge here, okay? Glue this part down and glue all the way around this way. You're not going to glue in the center of this because this is where your ephemera pieces are going to go, okay? And if your ephemera doesn't fit in there, that's okay. Don't worry about it. You can either cut a little bit more, or you can always set your ephemera like this, okay? Because we have plenty of ephemera that goes that way. There's this one, that one, okay, and then there's this one and this one. Okay, so there's a few that do go up and down. Or you could always cut it around the edge and make it smaller. Okay, and then I know it would fit in there. So if you wanted to do that, you're more than welcome to do that. So that would be your back piece for that. Okay, and again, we're going to go ahead and put these little guys in, and that will fit right in there. Okay. Once we're done with this page, you're going to turn it over, okay, and we're going to do a belly band, but we have a twist on this belly band. So on this one, we have this sitting right here. Your belly band is going to be 1 1/2 by 7 3/4, and you're going to score a 1/2 inch on each end here, okay. Your belly band is going to go right across here. Okay, just like that. Then you're going to use two, okay, you're going to cut your piece of paper that goes in on here that fits right, either it fits right over this, or if you wanted to leave a border, again, you're going to just cut that down to leave your border. Okay, you're going to cut 2 of these, and you're going to back them up with the little die that comes with that, okay. And you're going to put one here all the way to this end, and then you're going to put this one over it, and you're going to match it up with this piece right here. So let me zoom in just a bit. Okay, when this piece ends right here, you have this little knobby right here, this little piece. You're going to put that end on this one on top of that, so it kind of matches up a little bit, just like that. You're going to get a chipboard piece, and we're going to set that right in the middle, just like that. Okay, and I think that's what I wanted here. I thought the butterfly was pretty too, y'all. So I had a really hard time deciding because I liked this one, Once Upon a Time. But I also thought that the butterfly was really pretty. So, okay, and again, once we glue these down, we're going to go ahead and take these out, which is the inside of where your little hole is, okay? And we are going to cut 2 little diamond out of here, okay, and we're going to fill those holes with it. So just like we did in the front with the first page. So if these don't fit in there, we are going to grab, we're going to grab our hole punch, okay, and you're going to use the big end of that, okay, and you're just going to go ahead and put that right in the middle of that, and you're going to punch a hole, okay. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, just like that. And then our little diamonds will fit in there. So, of course, we'll put glue in there, so they'll fit right in there just like that. Okay, just like our other ones did. So that is the plan for this page. So let's go ahead and get this turned over. And then you'll go ahead and you'll make your little mats and everything will be 4.5 by 6.5. And you will put those behind here. Okay. So I am going to put those off to the side. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn this back over. Actually, since we're here, we'll go ahead and do this one. Okay. So. And again, this is the back, but we're doing it first. So just go ahead and put your glue on. And remember, all your pages to this are going to be 6 3/4 by 7 3/4. Okay. So oh, and I forgot to put this behind here. You're going to put your little thing. So before your glue settles, put that behind there. Just lift your page up and put that right behind there. Okay. Okay. And where my little squeegee went. Okay, again, so what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put tape or glue or tape, whatever you prefer, on just the end of this part of the die, okay? You're going to bring this to the end here and here, okay? So you're going to go ahead and glue that on, okay, just like that. All right, and then you're going to bring your second one over, okay, and you are going to put it on top of here, and you're going to put it on top of this little piece right here, okay? So you're going to put that end part right on top of there, and just like so, okay? So it will give you a nice little, kind of like an oval, just like that, okay? So again, we're going to go ahead and put some glue on the back of here. And this time I'm going a little bit higher, about like right in through here. To put some glue on there so that way I know it will stick down. Okay, so there and there. Okay, and you want to make sure that your pieces aren't going to stick to this part, because this is where you're going to slide your photos and stuff inside. Okay, and then for this piece here, so I'm going to go ahead and change it. I'm just going to use this one, but I think I'm going to leave that there. We're going to use that on our next one. And I'm going to put Believe here, and I'm going to go ahead and pop this up with some foam tape real quick. And I'm just grabbing some little pieces. So I'm sticking one here, here, and then and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here. Okay, and I'll set that right in the middle. Just like that. And then we are going to go ahead and grab I think I'm still going to go ahead and cut 2 little gems off, and we'll put these little gems right at the end there. So I'll put some glue here, here. And I'm just cutting the excess little strings off of here. And I'm just going to sit that right there, just like that. Okay, and so those will sit there and they will dry for a little bit. And then, of course, if you wanted to add some more, you are more than welcome to. So you could always add some more around here, maybe put one here, one down here. Let's see, I'm just going to put that dot. So there's one. And you don't want like a ton of glue, but you want enough glue on here that they will catch. Okay. And I'm just kind of looking to see if I want 2 more here. I don't think I do, because I don't want them to be too close to these 2 right here. What? There we go. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave that alone now. So again, now we are going to go ahead and make the mats for this part. And again, so you will need you will need 2 or 3 mats, okay, that are going to be 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, okay. And so these are going to fit your photos, and these are just going to slide right in through here, okay. And so again, just make sure that this isn't glued down. So we're just going to slide these in through here, just like that, okay? And of course you could do bigger ones. So if you wanted to, you could do a 5, let's see here, what's this one? Definitely do a bigger one that is 4.5 by 6.25. So if you wanted to slide that in, you could definitely slide that in there, okay? Again, this is 4, I think it's at 4.5. 4.5 by 6.25. These will fit this way too. So it's the same size as these ones. So 4.5 by 6.5, and you could just slide these in here, or you could put your 4.25 by 6.25 in here as well. So those will fit in there just like that. And then for these here, I was thinking, again, you can use this beautiful die to go ahead and put down and make a pull out with that. Okay, so you could do that, and I could show you how to do that. And again, you're just going to do the end part here. So you're just going to put your glue right along the edge, okay? Just right along the edge there. You don't want a lot of glue, okay? Otherwise your picture won't go up there. And you can bring this all the way down. Okay. So there is your little, like your little mat, your little pull tab. Okay. And I'm just bringing this down. Actually, I'm going to bring it up. So bring this up. There we go. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to put this on top of here. So to put this on top of here, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit right here on the edge. I'm not putting any on top of this part, okay, because I want my card to slide up there, or my photo, I mean. I want my photo to slide right up there. So I'm just going to go ahead, put this on here, and I'm going to grab my little napkin again and just pat this down. Okay, just like that. And then once you get your photo in there, you can definitely tack those down, okay? So I just didn't want to tack it down now because otherwise our photo won't slide up in there. Of course, if you wanted to, you could always cut this, okay? And you can cut it down so it wouldn't be so long. So in order to do that, let's see, I'm going to grab another one. And here's one that I have. And in order to cut it down, so if you wanted it to fit a long way, like this here, but it's too long to fit, right? So you want to go ahead and make it fit. You can definitely cut this down, okay? So to cut it down, we're going to go ahead, measure it out. Okay, I would cut it right here. So I'm going to pencil in where we're going to cut it. So I would cut it here, okay, and then cut it here. All right, so to do that, you're just going to go ahead and you're going to bring in your scissors, round it off there, okay, and then you could go ahead and go between those two areas okay? And then grab it and round it off, okay? And that's what it's going to look like. So again, and then of course you could do any cleanup you wanted, you know, so it doesn't look, you know, really funky or anything. You could definitely come in and just clean it up a little bit, okay? Just like that, okay? And so same thing for over here. You're going to go ahead and measure out where you want it cut, okay? And this is where we cut it right here. So you can go ahead and cut it here, and then we can cut it here. So those are the places that we cut it, right here and right here. And then we went ahead and just kind of cleaned it up and made it look a little neater. So you're just going to go ahead and bring your scissors in, okay, and just kind of cut it up a little bit. Just like that. Okay, and I just kind of came in and kind of cleaned it up, you know, just kind of got my scissors and kind of went around the best I could and erase that part. So you can always cut your dies, you know, they don't have to stay the same. And then these, if you wanted to, you could keep them for, you know, other little, you know, dimensions or whatever, or you could throw them out. You know, we may need those. So, and then you could just go ahead and just stick this on top of here. All right, just like that. Okay. And if you have the backing to this, then all right, you could definitely stick that on top of that like that, and then you could cut this down too so it would match it. Okay. So, and then you would just trace it, or you could just go ahead and round it. Okay, just go ahead and round it, and I'm just going to bring this over like this so it's the same, and I'm just going to round it. And the reason why I'm rounding it instead of cutting it like this part is because this is going to be down here like this. Okay, so you want to make sure that it's kind of rounded. You don't, because this is going to be sitting on here like this. All right, and you need that extra piece, so I think it'll look fine. See on the back, so it looks great. So that's how you're going to do that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put some glue on here, and I'm going to just put glue all over because we're just going to mount the whole thing on there. Scoot that over, and I'm just going to put this on here like that, right in the middle. Okay, and I'm going to grab my other piece that I just cut, and I'm going to mount that on top of it. I'm not putting any glue below it. Okay, and I'm going to push this down just a bit, just like that. And I can push this down just a bit. You know, you can fix it to where it's, you know, however you want it to look. You know, if you just want this top part, you could even cut off these ends here and just have this top part as your little pull out. So just like that. So your picture will slide up in there just like that. Okay, So we're done with that, and that can go right in here. It's going to slide right in there, just like that. Okay, and then our other pieces, this one is going to go ahead and go in there. This one will go right there, just like that. Okay, and then I think that's it. I have a couple of more pieces and stuff, but I'm sure you all get the picture on how to put that together. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and I'll stick that one back there. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and flip this over, and we're going to do the front page, okay? So for the front, okay, I'm going to push this back, all right? And for the front, we're going to go ahead and just put this one on here, all right? Let's see, I had that one, okay. I can't remember which one I was going to use. I'm going to use that other one. I think that's what I was going to use. I can't remember now, you guys. That's all right. No, I'll just use this side. And I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that this is even. For some reason, I don't think my stuff is cutting out straight. I don't know why. I think sometimes my trimmer has good days and bad days. So some days he doesn't want to work. Some days he does. Okay, so there's that piece. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to cover our book, okay? And because I want to get the book covered, and this way we know where to set our little pieces, okay? So, and how far up we need them. So, I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And I'm just going to go ahead and put my stuff on and fast forward, okay? Okay, guys, so now we're done with covering our little booklet here. So I want to go ahead and put in our little tuck spots. And so if you remember, we had this little guy here, right? And we went ahead and stuck these on, and some of these were part of our pullouts for our photo mats. And so what I did was I stuck them together and we cut off this end part, okay? And that's how I shortened it. So it would fit in our book correctly the way that I wanted it to. So I just kind of rounded that off right there, okay? So it would look like that. All right, so that's the piece that I cut off right there. All right, so I just want to share that with you guys real quick. So when you see this, it's the same die. I just cut off this part. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side. And so these are now going to be our tuck spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to glue the bottom of these to our booklet. Okay, and you don't have to glue it to the side. I just thought it would be neat because, you know, I've not seen that before, and I thought, you know, why not? So you can have one here, you can have it up here, you can have it on this side, however you want to do it. It's totally up to you. So I think I might go ahead and just glue it on that one side that I just had it on. So you could have one here on this side. Whoops. You have one here, right? Right along there. And oh, there's my napkin. I was like, where did my napkin go? Okay, so you can have one there. And then the other one can go on this side. So I figure I'll go ahead and stick one here. And I'm not putting a lot of glue, I'm just putting a line straight across. And I'm just going to tack this down right here. And probably cover up my L. That is okay. Just like that. Okay. Now this will fit your 4x6 photo mats again. Okay. So let me go ahead and again, so this is a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 photo mat, okay, and this was going to be something else, but then I changed it to a photo mat. So sorry. So your photo mat will fit right in there just like that. Okay, now if yours are sticking out at the sides, okay, that's okay. You can cut them down. You don't have to have them. I just cut them at 4 1/2 by 6, and 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 because that gives you some leeway when you place your picture on here. But you don't have to have them that size. You can cut them down to 4 by 6 if you wanted to. Okay, and then you could always just crop a little bit of your photo, okay, if you wanted to. You would only be cropping like 1/4 inch of your photo. So that would be your photo mat right there, just like that, okay. And then again, and you would have one up here. So again, I'm just cropping mine down to 4 by 6, okay. So that's what you can do as well. And like I said, you're only going to be cropping down about 1/4 inch of your photo, so they would fit on here really nicely. And you can stick a couple of them on there together. So I mean, you don't have to just have one in each one. You could have 2 or 3, and you can have the backs of these. You can also you know, you could doll these up, you know, you can add some borders to these. You know, we have stickers and stuff, so we can go ahead and do one together, and then you can do another one by yourself. So for this one here, okay, we can go ahead and use some of our scraps. We can go ahead and put this one onto the side here, just like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to lay this down. Put some glue on here. Okay, and I'm just going to lay this down right here like this. And I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. Okay, just like that. Right. And look how it already, you know, kind of jazzed it up a little bit. And you could just lay your picture right on that. And then you could also grab a sticker or a little chipboard, okay? And you can stick that right up here in the corner, or you could stick it down here. Let's see what I was going to grab. I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these little stickers. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut this one out. Actually, I'm going to cut this one out. Okay. And I'm just kind of cutting it straight. I'm not going to follow the lines right now. If you have those stamp scissors, you could definitely use those. And I'm just going to go ahead and put her right here like this, or down here. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and put the glue right here on this side here. So when I slide my picture in there, it will slide right in. Okay, and there you go. So there is one of your pictures mats already done. And your picture will fit nice in there, and it's simple and easy. And I mean, you know, you're done. So, I mean, your photo is gonna take up the rest of this area here, right? So there you go. So there is a mat there, and then you also have the back of that one. So now you are done. So now we just have to put something up here, and I thought that we would go ahead and put, since we didn't use this one, I thought this one would be really nice. So thought that would be really nice right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue that down. And I think I put glue on all of it. So maybe our little buttons will stay. Okay. And hopefully they'll stay. And then we just need to add this one final piece here. And this I like because you can add your sentiment, or you can add whatever you know, you want to talk about the pictures inside of this little book. So I thought that this would be a really nice addition to this little book. And so that's why I kind of just left it blank. All right, so there we go. So we are done. Just need to add maybe a little card or two. You wanted to add a little card back there. Again, you just cut those down. And I know if you cut them down, they will fit back there. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this one down. I think I cut that one too crooked. So it will fit right back there, just like that. And then you can pull it out. Okay, so these are really super cute, really nice. And I'm going to go ahead and, I think I cut it crooked, so that's why it's not sliding in there very easily. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now it's sliding better. Okay, so you could put this one in there, and then you can also stick, you know, this in here. Again, you can cut that down if you want to, so it's not sticking all the way up. Okay, so you can definitely do that. And so there you go. So now we just have to put this on top of our book here. Okay, grab our little corner things, and we are going to go ahead and mount these on here. Now what you need to do is you need to just grab some foam tape, okay, or if you have some little squares, you can find, you're just going to put a row of them here. Okay, so we're just going to grab a few, you're going to lay them down. And they don't have to be straight on there. It's okay, you can have them that. Okay, so just like that, okay? And then you're going to go ahead and put one here. So we're going to go ahead and test it out. All right, so we do need some across that. Okay. And again, I like these little guys because even though they're tiny, they're nice to have. For little jobs like this. Okay. All right, so there we go. So that's what you want it to do. You want it to look like that. Okay. And like I said, don't worry if it splits up. Don't worry about it. You can use your foam tape if you want. I'm out of foam tape right now, so I have to go down to the store and get some. about maybe 4 more. One more. Okay. All right, so there you go. So you should have something that looks like this. And I'm going to try to straighten these up a bit. Okay, you don't want them to be seen on the edges there. Okay. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to keep adding. Add one more. Okay. So there you go. So now we can just go ahead and take these off. Okay. So now you want to make sure that you get these on straight. Okay, so and I'm just going to put my book right there. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to bring this up to my book. Okay, so just going to slide it on there and upward, just like that. Okay. And same thing here. Right after I get all of these little doodads off. Okay. All right, so there is our little book, and then it will slide in and just go right back into our little area here. So, yay! So look at that. Isn't that just so cute? That is so cute. So, love that. So that is really, really super cute. And this right here can tuck in right behind there. Okay, so that is really awesome. So that is page 3, y'all. So now we're on to page 4. Yay! I'll be back.